So I'm using the iPhone Air full time, well, at least until my Pro Max arrives, hopefully. But I wanted to check out some cases, and first off, I picked up the Apple bumper. So let's check it out. What's up guys, welcome back to Michael's Tech Talk. Not really a case, but total retro feel about this. If you ever had an iPhone 4 and you had the bumpers on the iPhone 4, they were pretty cool. My iPhone Air is the sky blue, and this is the matching light blue. So let's check this out. And that is it. So I'm not really sure how much of a case review we're going to get out of this today, but yeah, we'll check this out for sure. So it is exactly what it says in the tin. It's just a bumper, and this is my iPhone Air, which I have been using pretty steady. So this is, like I said, so if you didn't catch my video of me picking this up, unboxing it and setting it up as my main phone, well, this is my main phone. So far so good. So far so good, I'm really liking it. We'll just quickly bring in the scale, and 13 grams. You don't get more minimal than 13 grams. And we just pop the phone on. 165 grams that the phone's weighing in at. So yeah, and we just pop this on. I am getting total retro vibes with this. And if we just pop that on, so 178 grams is what you'll carry around inside your pocket. So that's pretty minimal, But I went for the sky blue, and part of me, I will say, part of me, I've seen some of the unboxings of the black iPhone Air, and I'm like, oh, did I get the wrong color? Maybe. I think I did, you know. But I do like this. I do like this light blue color. It looks really, really nice. So this bumper has plastic molded buttons, which are clicky, tactile, responsive, and of course it has the camera control in as well. So camera control is pretty good. It's a clicky button. Fitment then, as I can attest to trying to remove this thing is super tight fitting. Like it is, if you look at the bumpers across the board, it is really rigid all the way around. So a little bit of flex near the bottom, but all the way up the sides, even where the buttons are, it's really rigid. And on the back too. Yeah, really rigid. Even to try and pop this off at the corners, it's really tough. Oof, freaking heck. Yeah. That's a solid click. So this thing is solid when it comes to fitment. This thing is not coming off. And if we try just doing a twist, yeah, it doesn't pop off at all. I've mixed feelings about this already, to be honest. Yeah, so the screen lip on this is fantastic. It's got a really good thick lip for it being such a thin accessory and a thin phone, and it will give you room to put a screen protector on there and still have a good screen lip, so that's pretty good. Set it down flat, just going to lift that display up off the surface. That's what you want to see. And if we look at the back then, so there's no camera bump protection here. The camera is completely exposed, so that's the risk that you're going to take with this type of accessory. But you do have a similar lip to the display that you do for the glass on the back, so you are going to get the same protection there. So if you set that down flat, it's going to give a little bit of lip protection to that back glass, but that's it. Your camera's literally touching the ground, so if you drop it, yeah, it's going to suck. It's going to suck. You can get individual lens protectors, which would do the job for that nicely, so I would highly recommend, if you're going to go for a bumper, definitely pick one of those up. So how does it feel? I do like the feel of the back of the phone. It feels really, really nice to touch, and it's minimal. My biggest complaint with this bumper is that this thing is so smooth, it is slippery as heck. And that is not what you want on something like this. Something so thin and easy to drop. I'm not happy with the grip on this. Apple, you should have put a texture on this, because a texture would make this such a better experience to hold, and it would be grippy, and that you'd have that blend of smoothness on the back of the phone, but no grips on the side of this thing. This thing is slippery as heck. I would not be comfortable going out with one of these out in public because I would just be terrified that it would just slip out of my hand. Which kind of sucks. But the thing is, when it comes to a feel, when it's in this bumper, you literally just feel like you've got a bit of glass. Because the back is that ceramic shield, then you've got your display in the front. It literally feels like you've just got a bit of glass, which is kind of weird. Obviously, it's a bumper case, so you're relying solely on the magnets of the phone, but we'll do a MagSafe test anyway. So there is how a MagSafe accessory is going to line up on here. And if we get some other accessories, such as there's an ESR power bank, pop that on. We've no issues with that whatsoever, which is good. And then, see, slippy. And then if you have the likes of a MagSafe wallet, that'll fit on there with no problems whatsoever, which is good. And if you did pick up the Apple MagSafe battery pack for this phone, that goes on without any issues as well, which, yeah, is pretty good. So the magnet strength of the phone itself, I mean, yeah, the magnets are really good. This phone is super light. I'm not even worried about this phone, to be honest, because yeah, it's that light. You know, so you don't have to worry about magnet strength with just the phone, which is a good thing. What is my final thoughts on this? To be honest, I really like the concept of this, but until I got hands on, I would honestly say, guys, I cannot recommend this thing. This thing is way too slippery. And the minute you pull this out of your pocket and you lose grip of this thing and it falls, because guys, I can't emphasize how much this is so slippery. This is not a vibe. If this had a texture, this would be perfect. This would be the ultimate perfect accessory. So third-party makers, if you're looking at making a bumper, make one, put a texture on it, and it will be perfect. People will buy this. But yeah, until then, guys, I really couldn't recommend this bumper, to be honest. That's really disappointing, because I love the vibe. I love the old school Apple, because I did love the vibe. I love the old school iPhone 4 bumper case thing. I really liked it, and I do like the way it looks with the bumper going round and you've got your glass on the back and stuff. I love the look of it, but the feel of it, it's no bueno. So yeah, so what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. If you are thinking about picking this Apple bumper up and you just want to throw your money away, I will leave you an affiliate link to where you can find it on Amazon, where I picked this up. But yeah, please don't do it. But if you do it anyway, thanks for your support. Affiliate links help support the channel, but they don't cost you guys any more money. So thanks, I guess. I hope you found this video useful. If you did, please smash that like button for me, and don't forget to click that subscribe and ring that little bell to be notified of new videos just like this one. Keep it locked to the channel. I have a lot more content coming. iPhone 17, Air, Pro Max, accessories, cases, that kind of thing. So stay tuned for that coming. I will be doing a full review of this phone as well, so stay tuned for that coming too. And if you want some more down-to-earth tech review and accessory videos, you know where to come. And if you want to check out some more content like this, you can check it out right here.